Welcome to the Sunday Self-Care Show. Grab your coffee and let's do this. There is a tiny person showing up this morning, and here she is. I don't know how long she'll last, but she is into Sunday self-care. Today she's having her nails done. Hello, Peter. I have a little person here this morning. Hi, Yuko. There's a little person here this morning. She is coming to be Sunday self-care show. I sent a request, Yuko, so hook onto it. Good morning. Say hello to everybody, Kylie. No, you're not talking? Okay. Here is your friend, Yuko. Are you going to say hello to Yuko?
Here you are, Kylie. Happy Self-Care Sunday.
Where's your head so you can see your face?
Just like that, right?
Good morning, Ezra.
Hi,
welcome.
Ezra. Hi, Peter.
Welcome.
Hi, Don.
Hi, Peter.
Happy
Hi, Don.
Sunday.
Welcome to the Sunday Self-Care Show, guys.
Yes.
Grab your coffee, take a seat, and let's do this.
Let's do
Okay.
this.
All they can see is your head, so we have to put you away. So goodbye. Bye, Kylie.
Here you are, Kylie.
Bye. See you later.
Oh,
Okay.
she's not staying till end.
Yes, good morning, everyone from Ezra. Hello, ladies. Welcome to the Sunday Self-Care Show.
Yep.
And
welcome to
we are here to tell you all about the season that is coming. And how are you feeling today? Yuko told me something a while ago. And she
what did I say?
Remember when you said to me, when somebody said something to you and, oh, Tessa, we are famous, we have haters.
Oh, yes. Did you have haters recently?
Yeah, but now we have lovers. Oh. Everybody loves us. Because we are consistent. And when you're feeling rested, Dawn is feeling rested. Love your co-host. Somebody said they love her work. Oh, my co-host, she took off. My co-host is having her nails done today.
Wow.
Today's Friday for my co-host. She's getting her hair shampoo, special oils, and she's writing
Sunday. Self-Care Sunday.
Always Self-Care Sunday. Her hair has to be washed every other day, but Self-Care Sunday is the nails and everything, and she just loves it. Oh. So anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, self-care is not only for ladies. Where is Peter? Peter, don't run away. Come back here.
Let me see. He's still here. Oh no, I think he's gone.
Yeah, well, Peter comes and he spends a minute. That's good because Peter is always showing up for us. But remember, ladies, that self-care is not only for ladies. Self-care is for everyone. So when you are ready to get yourself going, this is the season. And we have so many wonderful things for you. We've been doing this for 4 years now.
I know. You know what? The other day I was just looking back and then, wow, it's going to be in 4 years. That's crazy.
It is
amazing.
I never think it's 4 years that we've been doing this thing. And some of you have been with us from the beginning, like Colleen, like Ezra, like Dawn. And so many people are just coming. Who else? There's somebody, and Laura. Yes. Is Laura there? Who is that person that's there that came in? Ezra. Oh, Yuko, you showing up. Yeah, so some of you have been coming for a long time. And it's so important to have that type of, unity that you're coming, you get something, you do something. So today, we are coming to let you know you have to get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Yes.
Get ready.
So what the topic, Tessa? Get ready is what we should get ready.
Our entire body.
Oops. Entire body?
Our mind, our soul, our spirit, our attitude. We have to do that. Every day we should be working on making sure we are at our best, not for somebody else, not for anybody, but for yourself. Because when you take care of yourself, you're doing it for you. You're doing it for you. But because you're doing it for you, the result expands to others. And sometimes it's a person that just sees you. Like I get compliments. Oh, you about your face, the way you talk, the this or that. I get compliments. Oh, you could look stunning. People will tell me. So you go making the effort to look stunning. I making the effort to show up for me and look good in the morning and be joyful and not to fight with life, to take life as a stride. Like Kylie came and she wanted to sit there. So she sat. So it's okay. She's not part of the show, but there's a time she will not want to sit on my knee, right? Or she can't sit on me.
That. Yes.
So I do not want to look at her as a teenager and say, oh, she's so different. I want to remember her as she is. So one of the things you do is to accept what is around you. And this summer or this spring going into summer is going to be fabulous if you decide to make it fabulous.
I love that. Yes.
You know,
I love that. Yeah.
So you feed in something there because you have this, you have it too.
But you know, everything you said, it totally makes sense. Totally makes sense, right? So, hi Laura.
Hi Laura.
How are you? Happy Self-Care Sunday.
Welcome to the Sunday Self-Care Show. Grab your coffee, take a seat, and let's get this thing going, ladies.
Yes. So today's topic, you know, we're gonna have this topic for like this week and then another week too. So we're gonna talk about skincare and nail care for summer, self-care routine for skin and nail for summer, because summer is coming. I know today's a little bit colder, but I know it's coming.
It is coming.
We need to be ready, right? We gotta take the jacket off, and then we're gonna just wear a tank top, you know, or sometimes we wear bikinis. But we need skincare.
Yeah.
We can't show up with ashy elbows and heels, right?
No. It's even knees that look like
knees.
You know, so it's really not criticizing. It's that get out of your den. We have been sleeping for 9 months. Get out of the den. It's time to get into the world. That is what spring and summer says. Shake it up.
Yeah.
You've been hibernating, even if you were busy doing things, but you were hibernating.
Very much.
Everything was covered up. We did not spend a lot of time scraping and sanding and all of that.
No.
So it's like, get out of the den. Get out of your sleeping den. You are a bear all winter. Now it's time to step into the air. Breathe the air.
You know
what? It's worth your while to be alive.
That's true, because like when night, you know, like get the sunshine, right? To breathe, like enjoy this, you know, the season coming up too. Yeah.
It's like the morning blessings we had, and was it Friday's morning blessing where I spoke about what Voltaire said, and that is the same thing. I think it was Friday. I don't know if it is, but let me just check it. He said it was Friday. He said, Voltaire, he said, wherever my travels may lead, paradise is where I am. And that is what you have to remember. Get out of your den. Step into the summer vibration of the world. I have a dove nesting in one of my rose bush, my climbing it's already in the nest. It's already sitting on the nest. It may be, I don't know whether it's laid the eggs yet. So that it came alive. They came. So why do we humans we roll from winter into spring and we haven't polished anything on our skin?
No. Some people, not me and Tessa and you guys, some people, they can grade cheese with their heels.
Yes. Yeah.
Or kill husband.
or the toenails on the husband can commit murder, and you wouldn't know why you are bleeding it to death. You never wake up in the morning because his toenail just cut right through your leg and you're bleeding and you don't wake up. You don't even know you're dead.
Yeah, it's a bloody sheets, you know, that situation.
Yeah, and then you say, why is this sheet? Oh my, he cut me. You cut me. You want to cut him, but you can't. You don't have those things. So that's why self-care is for both men and women. It's not only for the women to take care of themselves and for the man to show up with hands that are so callous they can shave the skin of their bones.
Yes.
You know
what? Isn't it nice? Yes, that kind of reminds me. I like it. I know when I lay down with my husband, sleeping with my husband, and then his skin, and I feel nice and soft. touch, right? When I touch, and that just makes me want to just like, oh, you know, I want to get close to him. I'm sure he feels same way.
Yeah, you
right?
have to. It's remember, you two are enjoying the experience, and this is what is important.
Yes.
You know, so we're talking about skincare. So let us start from the head to the toe.
Head to the toe.
So you take the head, the scalp is skincare.
It's skincare. Oh, okay. So Dawn said, I look forward to this discussion every year. I know. Every time we talk about elbows and, you know, heels, oh my gosh, it's going wild. It goes wild very much.
It does go wild, you know.
Yes.
So
yes, we're gonna rest it, you know, like you gotta scrub your toes or elbows. Otherwise, the Tessa and I, we're police. we're gonna get you arrested.
So
anyway,
you're giving us some tips for the scalp.
Scalp too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I put it this way. I wash hair for a living. I'm a hairstylist, right? And then when I go in public, I just always my focus on here, actually, people. No criticizing your color of your hair or like just bad hairstyle. No. I notice lots of people, I don't say everyone, they don't rinse, they don't wash, they don't clean scalp. I find it one of the best skincare you can do is cleansing.
Yes.
Too. Most people, they focus on adding some stuff, and then spending. The Tessa, you always, I remember, your famous story is $400 face cream, right?
Yeah, $400, that's what she said. Yeah. My cleaning lady, her daughter told her to buy $400 is a face cream, and then she came and she wanted then she said, she said, what do you wear? And she's 57, so she's kind of 20 years younger than I am. And her skin looked like it was run over by a Mack truck. Ooh. It was rough. Yeah, but it's your scalp. Your scalp is important.
Important too, because your scalp, I always suggest my clients is when you wash, make sure you rinse. Not people are not rinsing enough. You make sure when you wash, you clean the scalp.
Yes.
That really helps to give it more back. Some people, they just like, my hair is like very flat. Do you suggest any volumizer or hairspray?
No, your fingers
help, but that doesn't mean you gotta, like, the what is called scrub very hard.
No,
just like gently you can clean the scalp.
Yes,
the cleansing is the key.
And for the healthy scalp, the sebaceous glands need to keep going so the hair
very much.
Grow.
Yeah, the healthy hair growing too, actually.
Yes.
Right? Because if it's everything clogged, seems like it's just oil clogged. So if it's clogged, and then whatever you put, it's like really great hair, scalp serum, whatever, it will not absorb. No, it won't. Same as skin, actually. Not, I don't want to go into skin yet. But
if the sebaceous things are plugged, no matter what you put, it will not go, because people think it's the surface you have to take care of. It's not. It's the inside out. Yeah. Everything from us is come from the inside to the outside. Yes, I use the oils on my face, but I also eat. So we massage your scalp. And Tessa-Marie, my shoulders. I say, well, bend your head.
You know. That's true too. I always hear excuses.
Yes.
Oh, I can't put my hand up, right? So like if you cannot, for some reason, if you have a problem with shoulder, I understand maybe you don't want to, but do like Tessa-Marie says, like just bend, you can press the scalp.
Yeah.
And then I tell, before you spend $400, there is something that you can do, right? And if you say, same as skin, so if you learn how to cleanse properly, and then the magic oil from by Tessa-Marie,
or you can,
or
okay,
$400 cream. Well, it's gonna work better.
You know, you can take cloves, right? Cloves, and you can crush the cloves and then add it to some oil. Your any of the oils you like, except you know, you can go from olive, but nothing like that. You can use another oil, and you put the cloves into sitting there, and before you go in the shower, you put a little bit in your hand, and you take the time, and you, even if it's once a week, and you massage it into your scalp, or you do it first thing in the morning. So by the time you go into the shower, it's already soaking it, but you massage it. Before you wash your head in the shower, you massage that oil into your scalp.
Very much. It really helps too.
It does help.
And you need extra cleanse. You don't have to do it every time, but once in a while, I will suggest. And also another one is summertime, right? And that really help because you put a hat, protect. Because, you know, your scalp, I'm sure, you know, how many times you got experience, especially when you're younger, you in the sun and your scalp get exposed with the sun for all day long. And then next couple of days starting to have a big dandruff like flake.
Yeah,
right?
And that is it. It doesn't matter what nationality you are. If you notice that your hair is looking like straw, that there is no luster there, then give yourself an oil treatment. With the olive oil helps with hair growth, and it keeps the hair healthy. So you put not olive oil, the clove oil. So if you cannot afford to buy
oil, where can I get the clove oil? You can buy
it from the health food store, anything like that, right? All right. So you use the clove oil, or you can maybe get it on Amazon. I don't know, but I just crush my clove in the machine, and then I add the oils to it that I like, and then you strain
really good.
it,
Fresh.
and then it's really. So after my shower, every morning I put a little bit of clove oil in my hand, and I massage it through my scalp every day.
You know what? That really makes sense because also clove oil will work, but the touch.
Yes.
You don't touch like you have that gentle touch and makes you feel better, right?
And it gives the hair a little. Your hair doesn't have to be greasy, but it has to have some luster. That when
it really helps.
So the dry. So that's the scalp. So now let's bring it down to the face. Okay. So I have makeup on, but you see those fingers, the strongest finger you have is the index finger. So you don't have to push it. But the other fingers, you can work around your forehead with it. Massage that. Massage through there. Massage. You know, it's important. And when I use my oils, but you can pull it back. You notice I'm not using the index finger, right?
So you're using it,
pull it in. You put it in, and then around the eye you don't pull it in. Around the eye you tap it, but you go outside in, so you're not dragging the if you go inside out, you're going to create more wrinkles. So when you're doing your eye,
we don't want to have more wrinkles.
You go like this. Here, when you go here, you push it back. And I mean, I don't want to have all this makeup on my hand, but you go this way and you go that way, and even this little dip here, you bring it up, you work it. See the finger? It's the ring finger. Notice that? And you ring it up to your ear.
Gentle touch?
Yes, that is how you apply your oil or your cream, whatever it is. So you, and the process, you see my line is here, but my line does not develop because I'm constantly at it. So it stays the same. So when you do this, watch me. Okay, there's the line. My lips are together, and I'm moving it up. No.
That movement.
Yeah, all of it is to go against gravity, including under your chin.
Yeah.
You bring it up. You just, or whatever exercise you have. I think Colleen has a special exercise she does. But you can bring it up. Everything is to encourage it to stay in place.
Some people, they only take care of just the face. They forgot about down here. Right? And
I told you guys the story about the lady on the subway in New York. She looked like she was maybe 20 years younger than she was actually at the time. And what made a difference was when I realized, both Don and I looked at her hand, And she saw that we looked at her hand. I mean, it wasn't purposely, we just happened to look at her hand. She said, yes, my dear. They told me I should take care of my face. They never told me to take care of the back of my hand.
Oh.
And that
so her hands were like,
and showed her age.
Oh.
You know,
so no,
a lot of people talk about, I do not want
anything.
Greasy hands. I do not want greasy this. I don't like grease. But your body is dying for some moisture.
That's true.
And the water, and the water we have has chlorine, has things that takes away moisture.
Yeah, I see. So I hear so many people just like you said, like, oh, you know, I don't like to apply hand cream often because it's greasy. What is more?
They have a thing about greasy, but in the meantime, our brain needs fat, and fat is greasy. So I don't understand this situation at all. So when you are done doing all of this, all of that, this is how I do it. My hand has cream. I go like this.
Between.
I go like X hand.
Also, you put in between the fingers too.
I teach Kylie how to do that. When she washes her hand, I say to her, Kylie, she creams. I say, okay, cream the back of your hand. Cream. And I said, go between your fingers. Go between your fingers.
Yeah. Because I know some people, they're kind of ashy.
Yeah.
Between fingers, like ashy.
Your fingers are dry and ashy, and sometimes it's flaky because it's so dry. You know, the skin needs action. That many times when you're sitting there and saying, my fingers hurt. When last did you take care of your hand and just rub it, massage it? You sit watching TV, and instead of, take a little bit of oil. In my house, as you know, everywhere people will sit, there's a bottle of cream there.
I was gonna ask about that because is you have a hand cream?
I have hand cream everywhere I am.
Every room.
Because your hand is the what I'm not jumping to the feet, but your feet and your hand, they are abused by us. And you wonder, your hand, if your skin has a gloss, it doesn't have, my skin is not greasy, but you can see it has a little shine. And that is the residue from my face this morning. I did that.
You did that. And then I want to just get the comment because I think Dawn does it too. She said, I always rub the extra into the backs of my hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so hi, Kia was here. Who is that?
Kia,
I don't have glasses.
Good morning.
I took my glasses off.
Good morning, Kia. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody, for coming and dropping. I don't even know who's here anymore. Anyway, guys, so it's skincare, getting ready. Okay. Now, we talked about the face. We talked about a little bit of oil on your lips, especially if you have a nicely prepared oil for your face. Put a little on your lips before you put your lipstick. Lipstick dries your lips. Okay, so the lipstick.
How about the lip balm helps too?
Well,
you
can use lip balm, but if you have the oil for your face, it's good for your lips.
Okay.
The same oil you can put on your eye is going to be good for your lips. So you do not have to go and buy a lip balm. If you have one, fine. If you have it, use it.
Yes.
But the oils that you put on your face, just put a little bit on your lip and then apply your lipstick. It will not be showing your lips shiny, but it will give it a tiny gloss. Or put a little bit with your finger and just let it sit. Okay? And as I said,
a lip care.
Yeah, I see. I have friends, and their hair has no gloss. That is not how it's supposed to be. Your whole body should be shimmering, not bright, but you should see that says you're alive. You know, you feel good. So add a haircut, like we're talking, get a haircut for summer. Get
really helps.
The mop on the head.
So, you know what? Thank you so much for mentioning haircut, because I gave my son, Kyle, his hair was really long, not super long, but it just really growing out. And he was working yesterday, extra time. He came home and he's just like, exhausted. And then I just like, okay. So he had a nap. And after he had a nap, I told him that I will give you a haircut because he really needed that. And after having given him a haircut, actually, that made him feel much better. He started to have an energy.
Yes, it does.
Changed. It changed. And then like
it changes your attitude. You feel, when you feel good, you do good. When you look good, you feel good. You do good.
And I'm sure you have an experience like when you get even if like half-inch haircut at the hair salon.
I'm going Monday.
You feel like
Monday. This is gone. I have an appointment for 10 a.m. for Monday.
Okay, I'm not calling you at 10. So, and then a lot of clients, they say they just like, I don't know, I only got half-inch off, but I feel much lighter, right? That means haircut is very important. Okay. Makes you feel great.
So let us tell you, you guys know all about dry brushing, but it's a this is every year you have to get a reminder of how to take care of your skin. You have get a brush. I got a nice one on Amazon that is good.
The long one?
The long one has a little curl, and just brush the glands, those thyroids, brush them.
Stimulate?
Stimulate your thyroids, keep them alive, the lymph nodes. Brush your body before you go in the shower. Even if you remember to do it only once a week, you will feel a difference.
It's once a week is better than none a week.
No. You know, if you had another thing I found out, if you have thyroid problems, the ordinary castor oil, apply with a little bit of a cloth to your chin, to your neck, is amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Castor oil is one of the oils that can sip into your body really well and help. Because remember, in the old days, when you were a child going back to school, they gave you castor oil to purge you, to cleanse you after the summer and that type of thing. So castor oil cleans the body out. So you...
Oh, you know what? Sorry to interrupt, but that reminds, I just like castor oil, but one thing I remember that
organic cold press and in a bottle, a real bottle. Don't buy it in a plastic bottle because plastic sips into things, right?
Oh.
So and keep it not in the sunlight. You can keep it in your house, but not in the sunlight. Kind of cool and so. But castor oil for the neck, because of the thyroids and the lymph nodes, and you brush. After you brush it, you go in the shower. When you're in the shower, you can use a washcloth. Don't just stand there and use your hands to do that. Use the same brush to help to take away the dead skin so that your skin glows. If you notice,
and after after taking dead skin, the oil, easier for the oil to be absorbed,
right?
To be absorbed, okay.
And then the stimulation, because there's our shoulder, parts of our body, there's more bone, so the blood flow is not as quick. That is why arthritis in the fingers is so common, because we do not force the blood to flow in the right places. We just figure it will come by itself, but everything in life needs a little bit of help.
Oh, I totally agree.
You know, so massaging the shoulders with that brush stimulates the flow of blood in those areas. Then when it is stimulated, it will go pink. Even on my skin, when I do that, I'll see the redness coming through. And that you woke up the blood.
That's a sign. That's a sign?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
You don't have to do it hard, but your skin will get accustomed to it. And as it gets accustomed, you can put a little more pressure. But you should
just like a little by little.
Yes.
Little by little.
Then raise your arm and get under your armpits and brush under there, because all of this is where the lymph nodes are. The lymph nodes affect. Somebody gets breast cancer, they take all the lymph nodes out. It's all one continuous flow. So you just don't know. So if there is one little thing you can do to help your body to stay healthy, that's what you do.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Like it's what you are, explaining, sharing is just one little thing. One little thing. Yeah.
Get a nice brush and brush it. You start slowly, but you do brush it, not hard. I brush more vigorously because I'm always doing it. You brush hair, you brush under there, you brush your shoulders as far back as you can. If you have somebody that can do it for you, get them to brush your back also. But you do what you can do with it from your neck, all the glands are there. Under your armpits, you have glands.
That's very actionable advice. Though.
Yeah, that is
very like
skincare though. And you will feel light. As long as the blood starts to flow to your body, you're going to feel light because you're not sluggish anymore. You brush your breast. You brush your breast. For men get breast cancer too, so brush your breast area just as well.
Yeah, you know what? We forgot about touching, like brushing. I mean, the caring our skin, right?
That is the biggest organ we have. Is our skin.
Yeah, even if like if I mention some of my friends, and they're just like, I'm not touching myself, right?
I don't know.
It's just like, but you have to
understand what that is in my life. I do not understand people who say that. I don't get it.
There is a little, I wanted, is it okay to suggest my little rituals that I do? It really helps.
Knock yourself out.
So every morning, okay, I change to my yoga clothes. So when I do change, and then I apply body lotion. When I put the body lotion, of course, I have to get naked to put pajama to yoga clothes. So I apply all over body, and I'm telling as I'm putting the lotion, I tell myself that, thank you so much. I give a lot of love on my skin.
It's energy.
Nice
energy. It's filling you.
And that really helped.
That is a good way to practice it. If we have a pain, right? We say to the pain, we say, it's painful, it's so painful, it's so hurting. You know what I do now when something hurts? I said, I can feel you. I can feel you. I'm working on making you feel better. Thank you. I can feel you. I am not going to make it a problem. No, I can feel you. I'm doing my best to make you feel better. And I just have a conversation with my body, wherever that ache may lie. Because calling you or calling somebody and say, hey, my body, I have this ache, is not an answer.
No. And how often we criticize our body.
And the pain is there. Most likely it's because of something we did or we didn't do when we were supposed to do.
That's right. I like the way you say that. What it's called, don't focus on symptom and focus on the cause, right? Don't look at the symptom. The focus on cause.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Like I love bread. My family owns a bakery. We grew up in this bakery, owning it, and it was there. But I noticed something. I was getting a lot of like almost like nerve pain or pain in my shoulder, and it was really bothering me. And I was treating it like, okay, I'm going to get help. I'm going to get help. So lo and behold, I kept saying that. I can feel you. And I didn't know what was causing that. Who would think it is carbohydrate that is causing that? Obviously, the wheat situation is not good for me. But somehow I figured it out. And it's almost maybe 10, 12 days now. I stopped, just cut off bread.
Really? So how do you feel now?
Amazing. I do not have that pain at all. And even this is softer.
Really? Wow.
So I had to find out the cause. They said, the doctor said, you can have arthritis, fine. But inflammation is what causes it. So for me, the gluten was causing the inflation.
Yeah.
So I cut out eating the bread.
That was the cause. That was the cause.
That was the cause. So now I treat it differently. And that is what, so find the cause of an ache and do not get angry at the body and curse it and all of that, my old body. Like my friend who was cursing her knee. And that was wrong, but she called it old. It's not any older than you. You know what I mean?
So she was not focusing on the cause.
No, what did
She was just focusing on,
What did I do? I was a nurse. Maybe I didn't bend my knee when I was lifting a patient, for example. What can I do now? So,
there is always,
so we came down to, we covered the breast. Yes. And we're all the way down to your rib cage. So does everybody know in what direction your stomach, intestines, and your bowel will go? Your bowel, it starts from the right side between your thigh and your stomach, in that joint, your hip joint, and it goes all the way up to under your rib cage and all the way down to where you go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So that means if you're going to massage yourself with a brush before the shower, you start going up.
Oh, okay.
So you start from your right side and you circle it, because the intestines is circular, and you're bringing it down. So in the winter, we do not move as much.
No, we don't.
No, excretion, going to the bathroom might be shorter and then because of our body. So we have to stimulate that, getting ready for the summer. Oh, and my stomach feels so big, I'm bloated. Hey, help it along. You are not as active. None of us are as active as we can be in the summer. We are not in the garden, we are not walking, we are not outside, we don't get the sunshine, we are not sweating. There's so many knots.
No. We're most likely sitting in on the couch.
Yeah, we might exercise a bit, we might go for a walk, weather permitting, or the cold, you know. So you use that same brush before the shower. And like Yuko said, you can put some cream on your body so the brush glides better. And you rub your body right up to the top and come all the way down to the same side. And you do that a few times. You do the whole and then you do the whole stomach area. You do not forget the back as far as you can go. The hip. Okay, I have arthritis in my hip. My hip hurts. I know you know that already. Yes. Then blood is not flowing there because it's all tight. Help it along.
So like just brushing and massaging.
Yes, so you use the blood flow. And if you cannot apply the cream, put a little bit of the oil on the bristles of the brush and massage your lower back as much as you can to the hip.
That's simple, and it doesn't cost
what
much
we said,
money. Or you buy it.
Talking about this,
I like it.
Right? Yeah. It doesn't cost. You have it. If you do not have oil or cream, warm up some olive oil.
Yes. Everybody has an oil in the house.
Olive oil.
Everybody has an oil.
Olive oil is great for
olive oil.
That is why olive oil cannot take heat. So you never cook with olive oil. You put it after the cooking is done. That's why it goes on salad. So put some on the brush and massage your lower back, the buttocks, all the way down. Massage it on use the brush, and everywhere you can go with that brush. Is your brush, is your body. Massage your thigh. Everywhere. What we are doing is cleansing, is stimulating the sitting down. You come out of your den. You've been in the den all winter time, so you're getting ready for summer.
Yeah,
so
be ready for it.
Yeah, and you start now. So people see you say, man, you look good, your skin looks nice. Yeah, it takes 5 to 7 minutes to massage your entire body, including coming down to your knees, the back of your knees, the hamstring. Another thing we can do is stand on your step in your house, one of your steps, with your toes like that, and bend back. So your toes is on the step, and you bend and you bend yourself back, and you will feel a pull in your hamstring.
And after I'm doing it,
yeah, so
feel it.
You can feel it. You stand on your toes and you bend back. So and hold it for a minute, and you do that maybe 5 times. So what you're doing, you're stretching the back of your glute muscle all the way to your hamstring, all the way to the back, your calves. So
that helps. Yeah, that because
it helps so that you don't have tightness, or you do not get what you call that cramps in your legs.
Because we've been sitting most of the time, like winter, right? So we gotta be ready for it.
You just go to your step, and I go and I just hold on to the rails. If you are, just to be careful, hold on to the rail, one rail, and go on your toes, press your toe on the edge of the step, and press back, and you will feel the stretch from your hip all the way down to the back of your heel.
And then I like the way you say, feel it.
Yeah.
You got to feel it.
You have to feel the stretch. If you're not feeling the stretch properly, call me and I'll go over it with you. But then use the brush and brush your knees. And you know, our knee takes a lot of blows because we bend. We do so many things with it.
Yes.
Massage any oil. It's not so much the oil, it's the massage, it's the working of the knee to bring the blood flow. Another thing to do, when you're massaging your legs and your thigh, go from the bottom and bring it up, bottom up. So you have your leg and, you know, your thigh. So you grab it from below what you sit on and you pull it up. And
so can you do it while you're sitting on the dining table or like a couch?
Well, if you're sitting on the couch, you can massage your leg. You just put your hand behind your knee and you bring it towards the top.
So you
bring it to.
Don't have to create a special time for that.
No,
right?
You just have to be aware you want to feel good as long as you're alive. All of what I was talking about is making sure we feel good while we are alive. It is precaution. It's avoiding sitting still and not doing that.
Simple steps. And then when you mentioned about oil, did you have the oil ingredients ready, or you didn't bring your oil today?
I didn't bring my oil today, but Kylie and I did a video. I can tell you, I can go get my oil and you can talk. I'll show what oil.
Okay. Why are you guys here? I wanna. Okay. So maybe while Tessa is gone.
And don't forget to drink your water while you're watching us. Lemon water right now. And I will talk about the lemon when I come back.
Okay, no problem. So while Tessa is gone, thank you so much for staying with me. I do have a good skin routine that really helps me out and then helps me. Do you dry brush every day? I don't. Maybe Tessa does. I do maybe once a week-ish, one of those things. So, and here's the things, like I do, and most of the Japanese women, we cleanse the skin really good. And then I'm sure there is, like, you guys have all different type, but like I mentioned earlier, cleansing is the key. Cleansing is the key to have a great skin. If you don't cleanse great, $400 cream from Sephora will not work. So there you go.
Hello, here is my oil.
Yes. So, sorry, this is my turn. Can I just excuse for a minute? Sorry, I'm gonna hear it, but you can just start talking, introduce. I'll be right back. Sorry.
So the oil. So in this, we have just a bottle. I like a dark bottle, but that was the last time Kylie and I made the oil, and you always shake it. So in here, we have vegetable glycerin. We have witch hazel, almond oil, argan oil, hemp seed oil, vitamin E, rose hip with vitamin C. What else? So I think it's 7 or 9 different oils. There's maybe 2 more. Hemp seed, argan, jojoba oil. So these are the oils. So I put this amount in there, and I put more vitamin E. Oh yeah, I do use tea tree oil, but some of my friends do not like tea tree oil. But so when I give them a bottle, I have to make sure I don't put tea tree oil. I put tea tree oil in there because it is an antiseptic. It helps you to, if you pick up something like and you touch your face, it might give you a little bump or stuff. That helps to avoid that. But if you do not like it, you don't have to put it in there. So these are the 9 oils. And then you shake it. Sometimes it depends how, and it will go like this because it's a combination of oils. So you always shake it before you use it. Sometimes I add a little castor to there too. the castor oil, because remember, we're getting the face, right? So we want to do as much as we can. And if you guys ever doubt me about applying oil to your body and drinking a lot of water, have you seen someone and you look at their leg from their knee down to their ankle, and their skin is so dry, it looks like their skin has formed scales. It's not scales you can pick up, but there is formation on their legs that look like a honeycomb. You might have seen that. And that is no water and no moisture. So that means that person needs to hydrate more and add some moisture to the outside of their skin. So that is something to rub it on the surface and rub it. There's somebody I knew, her feet were so dry that I told her best bet is to use olive oil and Vaseline and rub it, put it on like a load, and then rub it in, then put some on, put socks on and go to bed. And she did it for 4 days, and she said she couldn't believe the difference that happened to her feet. So anytime you see someone, or if you notice it, your from your knees to your ankle is dry, it might look like shaping like a honeycomb, because that is the skin looking for water. It needs moisture, and it's so dry that it is almost ready to flake out. That's what it is. So besides the oil, you also need to make sure that you are drinking half your body's weight in water every day. And I know that is hard to do, but if you're only drinking 2 or 3 glasses of water, and it's not a love affair with water, I'm not telling you to love water. You just know the benefits of drinking water. And it's no point to say, well, I drink a lot. And if I ask how many glasses you drink, well, 3 or 4. How much do you weigh? 160 pounds. So that tells me you have to drink 80 ounces of water, which is 10 glasses of water for the day.
10 glasses, wow.
Yeah, 80 ounces.
You know, it's like some people, they just like a lot. Lot means, like you said, for some people, 2 or 3 glasses.
Yeah.
Or maybe depends on, some people just show me like little tiny glasses. Like,
yeah,
that's not
like,
a lot.
Are you having wine? And what we forget, for every cup of coffee or tea you drink or alcohol, you need to drink 2 more cups of water. And don't think you're going to burst or you're going to be bloated. No. If you notice that you're always rushing to the washroom, then start drinking more water. The reason why you are feeling like you need to go to the washroom so often, it is your body knowing it needs the water, and it has to force you to pee so that you'll drink water. But if it knows it is going to get water no matter what, it is not going to do that. It knows it's coming. So I have a friend who has kidney problems, bladder problems, and she couldn't get to the bathroom fast enough. And she told me, sometimes I would have an accident. And I said to her, you're not drinking sufficient. Oh, yes, I do.
And
said,
how much she was
when last you drank water? I wanted lunch. And I went at 6 o'clock.
Oh, so that's anyway, like a quite long time ago.
Yeah, so I gave her that book for her birthday. You're not sick, you're thirsty. And she started following, drinking the water. And she said to me what she noticed after about a month. She said, I never had to rush to go to the bathroom. I did go, but she said, not as much. And
so her body learned how to control and...
Yes, because the body knows now she's drinking the water. As I said, our body tells us what it wants, what it needs to stay good. It's we that do not pay attention.
That's true. We are blaming symptoms.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
And and then another thing that Yuko and I do, I thought I had lemons, but I had none. And I only realized that this morning, but I have lemon cubes, which I freeze when I get to.
I love the technique.
So when you go to the supermarket, buy yourself 2 bags of lemon or 1 bag of lemon and let it sit on the counter for 3 to 4 days. Take it out of the bag, put it in a bowl, It looks nice anyway. And let it sit on your table, in the kitchen, your dining room counter for 3 or 4 days. And
you know what? That I didn't know that. I thought maybe I buy lemons. I just immediately just slice it out. Whether it's, I didn't even know. I thought lemon was hard, natural.
Yeah, well, they pick them early
Okay.
for them to, because lemon is not grown in North America, maybe in Florida, but it's not grown in Toronto. so
I have to leave them on the counter.
Yeah, so they bring it and it's kept in a cold place.
Okay.
And they pick it when they're still not fully softened. So when you buy your lemon, you leave it on the counter and you take it out of the bag and you just let it sit on the counter. Now you have to be careful. The ethylene gas from lemons will ripen bananas quicker. So it's people
really
so nice to have your banana and your oranges on it. No.
Yeah, that's what I usually do in a bowl.
The orange and the lemon will make ripe the bananas faster.
That's
what I know from my family shipping things from the estate over wherever they send it. So you keep it in a bowl by itself. No.
You know that.
4 or 5 days. Sometimes I have mine for a week. Sometimes I put them downstairs on a table downstairs in the sewing area. I just leave it there. And then when you're ready, you bring the lemon up. I dump them in cold water and leave them sitting in the sink in cold water for a little bit. And then you can
cold water
in the sink. You add some vinegar to the water and you just rub it to get any, dirt, or you use your little kitchen brush. I have a brush like a nail brush for that. And I just brush it, rinse it. And then you take your knife. So the lemon has 2 ends. So you cut off about, so not just those little ends. You go about ½ an inch into the lemon on both sides, or less than ½ an inch, but not just the little knobby ends. Because when I have a squeezer that I press for it, right? And if you're pressing it on one of those to get your juice out, you're not getting it because the knobs are hard. That area is hard.
It is hard.
Yeah. Yes. So if your lemons are big lemons, cut them in 3.
Cut them in 3. Yeah. Interesting. Not the 2.
No, if they're regular size, but sometimes you go to Costco and they're big.
Oh, some of them are huge. Yes.
Just like cut them in 3 or 4. And then just put them over your thing with your hand and let it, or just press it in. And because you cleaned the lemon, when you press it one way, you switch it and you press it the other way. You get all your juice out of the lemon.
Oh, so it's no waste.
No waste.
Yes.
No.
I like that.
If you're a person that cooks and you cook with curry or things like that, you can freeze your lemon skin. Okay. And if you have a very strong odor in the kitchen from cooking spices and so, put a pot to boil and dump those lemon skins into the water. And that and a little bit of cloves and a little piece of cinnamon, and let that just permeate through the air. You can actually drain that, strain it. You can actually drain that and strain it and put it through a bottle and just spray it on the counter when you're wiping your kitchen counter.
So that's not only like cleans the counter, but also take the odors away.
Yeah, and it gives the kitchen a nice smell because you have the clove, the cinnamon, and the lemon skin. You do not have to throw it out. Just freeze them. I sometimes boil them right away, let it cool, and put it in a bottle and keep it in the fridge. And
so that's like
and then I just spray it on the countertop or on the stove top, and the sink, and it brings everything we have, we can use it to make it nicer because lemon is a nice scent. Clove
and I like the part is you're not even wasting
no, you don't waste. You do your best not to.
Tessa-Marie doesn't waste anything.
No, I don't know how to waste. I really do not know that.
Just don't know how to waste?
Yes. And
you're not good at it.
So let's go back to the lemon juicing. So when you're free juicing it, do not go to the extent, I need to strain it. Pour it into silicone little ice cubes, the square ones or the round ones.
Yeah.
And then pop them in and put them in a container in your freezer.
Okay.
And when you want it, you just take it and you drop it in a glass, and you have
the cube, right? Yeah.
You see, you can see. I try to keep it cool. Lemon water. Now, everybody, sometimes your neighbor has mint. You know, the wild mint.
Yep, I'm gonna steal my neighbor's mint.
Yeah, and that wild mint is coming through the fence.
Oh, very much.
Just cut a piece of it, rinse it out again, and drop it in your water.
Oh, okay.
Because while you're drinking the lemon and the mint, it's a nice scent. It's a sense. It gives you a cleanness.
Yeah.
You know, you see what I'm saying? And now let us talk about the feet, because we do not have much time left. But the skin is a big part of it.
Okay.
So you take the feet. I'm going to drink my lemon.
Feet. My expertise is elbow.
Well, you take the elbow.
I'm just joking.
Take the elbow and the feet. Let me drink my lemon water.
You know what? We would love to. I think it's like lemon things. We can make another self-care Sunday topic, because I find it very fascinating the way you use lemons for self-care, Tessa.
I know.
We'll make a next topic, right? Something for in the future. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
do you guys agree?
I use lemon skin to rub on your feet, right? You can scrub your feet in the lemons.
Really? I never done that.
Because when you have it cut, and you squeeze it, it's hollow. You put it around your heel and you rub it.
Fit the size really fit.
Yeah, you have to use your mind. You have to use your mind. Otherwise, you're out on the street spending $400 for cream.
No, and then cream that's
your
not
magnifying glass and you look at it. You see vitamin E, vitamin C. You see they have a little bit of what I use. They have it there.
Yeah, wow. I like it. It's fascinating. But before we move to, I want to read the comments for friends, because did you read any comments? Not yet, right?
Oh, and my glasses, I took it out so I could do the eye thing, and I haven't put it back on yet.
Oh, yes. But Emma said, like, nice to see your eyes without glasses. You are so extra pretty.
Oh, thanks, Emma. I cannot read it.
Nice.
I don't even...
Okay, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read from Kia's comment. Have you tried putting the lemons in a brown paper bag to help ripen it?
No, I don't. I don't want it to do, because I want it to do it on its own. It was already wrapping all kinds of things. If it was a fruit to eat, right? But for the lemon, just leave it out open. The house is warming up. You can do that if you want to.
Yeah, I think I've heard about the brown
rush
paper
to do
bag.
it. So I like to give myself 3-4 days, because everything I do is planned, right?
Yes.
So.
And then Laura said, I like lemonade, but I don't eat lemons.
Well,
I don't eat lemons either.
I don't eat it either, but I put it in my water.
Can you imagine if you eat lemons? Like, oh my gosh. I gave my dad the lemon.
There are some people that like lemon. There's some people that eat lemon.
Like Laura's dad said he likes them.
Oh, well, some people do. I don't. Yeah. Okay, let's get the feet going.
Because it's summer coming. It's almost, we have only a few minutes left, but the summer is almost here. And we are going to wear a short sleeves or sleeveless, right? Or sandals. Tessa never wears sandals. Oh, no, she does, but never wear flip-flops.
No.
But elbows, heels, people's going to see. So you cannot commit the crime by showing assy elbows. You're going to get arrested, I think, in our world, actually. So it's a little tip I do is, of course, apply lotions or oils right after shower.
Yes.
When the skin is still, when it's got damp, right? It's still, so it really helps to absorb.
To keep the moisture in there too, right?
Yeah, to keep the moisture in the too, right? Then that will help. And also what I usually do is for my heels, same things, like after shower, I apply oil or cream or lotion, whatever I have is right at the moment. And then after I apply, I put the socks on. It doesn't matter summertime or not, I keep the socks on, because you don't want to walk around with, the oily heels on the floor.
Yeah.
Yes. And also it really helps to just keep the moisture.
Yeah, and it's warm. It's warmer, so it helps your pores absorb it faster.
Yes. Those simple things I do. And of course you need what is called like a permis Pumice stone.
Pumice stone.
Pumice stone.
Oh, they have hill. You get them at the X. All the time you go to the X, hill things. You get them everywhere.
Yeah.
That
That
you brush
those
it with.
files.
Yeah.
You need extra things like once in a while because, like I said, we're gonna go back to the beginning again. If you don't know, I mean, if you don't do cleanse properly,
You think?
It's nothing absorbs.
No,
right?
Nothing absorbs. It's from the top to the bottom. You know what I notice is some people, they have their flip-flops and between their toes is all ashy.
Oh yes.
You can see the ashiness.
Kind of, yes.
And flip-flops is not a choice to walk in. You can kill yourself walking in that.
It's like, you know what? It's like the girl I know, she goes chiropractor. And she said, my chiropractor told me, do not wear, especially those cheap flip-flops.
No.
It's not good for your back. Because think about it, the way you walk.
Yeah. It affects your foot. You know? Even in my house, I'll show you. I bought those and they're differently shaped.
Oh,
they're fit.
I love those ones. Yes.
And they're called, and that's what I wear indoors, not outside. And the reason it has a full back, and it's called zero shoes. So it's very much shaped like our feet. It's not pointed. You see how it goes, and it has a round. That is how our feet are. And I wear that indoors. So I also wear those type of shoes outdoor. But this is my indoor one. That's why I took a crazy color. The flip-flop gives you no support in your arch.
No.
Your instep. It makes you're walking. You might you would be better off to walk barefoot than to walk.
Down to flip-flops too, right?
And clean between and your toenails. I mean, come on.
Some people, they don't, like you said, some people, they don't wash toes.
They don't wash their feet. They're in the shower.
Feet.
If I don't scrub my feet, I feel like I haven't showered. I have to get in there.
Yeah.
And you have to use like a washcloth, a brush, something that will stimulate. The whole idea for a skin that lasts and looks great is number one, stimulate the body from the head to the toe. A little bit of head massage, face massage in the right way, neck, all the glands are here. And when one gland is affected, all the other glands are affected. Your breast is a gland, man or woman.
Yeah.
Stimulate the breast, stimulate the lymph nodes, the thyroids, they're all up there.
It's a self-care. You have to love your body.
Yeah, and when you feel that pain, say, hey, I'm working on it. I'm trying to find what's causing this pain. Don't go, you're just making it worse.
Yes. You got to find the cause. I mean, don't just treat the symptom. Find the cause.
Find the cause.
And then you're going to have a solution too.
Yeah, and then you can say, rather you go to the doctor, have a headache. He's saying, well, you need to take aspirin or you have your pressure is high. That is not the answer. What did I do? What am I worried about? What am I working my skin up to? What am I putting in my mind? Ask yourself to help you to solve the problems. So it's 10:30, but oh my God, I spoke too much, Hugo.
That's your expertise, because I even don't know how old you are.
I'm 100.
But 102? Oh my gosh. But your skin looks awesome. You have beautiful skin.
I do a lot of work.
We want to hear the secret, what you've been doing, because I always say that model success.
Yeah.
Right? So always we want to know what your secret really
is loving yourself more than you want somebody else to love you.
That's a big thing. So to do that, like lightly touching, like massaging. Yeah, that's loving yourself.
Have a cream. It's a good.
Some people, some people,
when you do that.
Yeah, some people. You know, I see some of my friends.
Crevices,
yeah,
you know, working always going up, and the eye do not go like
you know. You see some people. I used to do that.
Index finger.
in the free. And I used to do that, and I see some people, they do that. They put a cream, they just slap, just like punching them.
It's like they're scrubbing the kitchen floor.
They slap the skin too, like.
I know. You know, so there's you take care of you because there's only one of you and you only can love. I took those glasses out and I hadn't put them in. So, hey,
oh, you are Tessa?
So let me see who's hanging with us here. Hi, Pia. I didn't know you were here. Laura, Amma, Ezra, Colleen, wonderful people.
Thank you so much for staying with us. And I trust you guys enjoyed Tessa's beauty secret. My secret.
It was skincare, getting ready for summer. Do not forget those heels. Your toenails should not be cutting your husband's neck.
Nope.
Don't cut anybody with your toenails. If it's going to start growing and creating a curve, you have an issue. And there is no way you should be walking, and as you're walking, dry skin is dropping from your heel like you're Hansel and Gretel and you're leaving your crumbs.
Yes. People know, like, okay, that's where she goes.
That's her. She was here. My girlfriend had a friend, and when I saw her heel one day, I said, when she walks, there's dead skin fall on after her. And I said, your feet, oh my God, it shivers me to look at people's feet like that.
Oh my God.
Take care of your skin because you only have one of it. You don't have two.
No.
And this is our first show for the summer, telling you to get ready for summer. And next week I have no idea.
I mean, week after.
The week after, yes. So we'll see what we come up with. So have a great morning and take care of yourself. Thank you for coming.
And then thank you so much, Kia. She said she's going to apply those tips on my days off soon. Thank you so much.
Just do one. Brush that skin. Make it feel luscious.
Yes.
And look at it and go, I love how you feel. And watch your words when you're talking up to your body. Don't say, I'm going to throw something on. You're not you're not a laundry basket. You're not the washing machine. Do not throw things in you. Do not say, and do not, when you're going to, don't say, I'm going to scrunch for something to eat. You're not a raccoon. You know.
Okay, I'll be very careful for that too.
Watch your words. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at the morning blessing. Let's get this thing going. Take care of you. I love you. I cherish you, and I'm happy and grateful you're here today. Thank you, wonderful people. Bye.
All right. Bye.